Hey ladies, we are back for our fourth video for the month of December. I'm going to actually do it a little early because next week is my anniversary, my mom's birthday, my birthday, and Christmas. So I thought I'd better go ahead and get this one done this week as well so you have it. We're going to be talking today about free infographic programs that you can use to make infographics for Pinterest. There are two main ones that we're going to talk about. Both come with a free version and both come with an upgrade version. The first one that we're going to talk about is Infogram. It's infogr.am, and if you either Google that or just type that in, I don't think you need a .com behind it. It's actually kind of like an app. So that's basically the address for that. And the other one is Piktochart, and that's PIKTO chart.com. That is a website. So I wanted to just tell you up front, the Piktochart obviously has a recurring fee. You can pay $129 monthly. Infogram is $18 monthly. Personally, I will probably never pay for a paid version of either of these because I don't do enough infographics, but they are heavily repinned Pinterest items. So if you do create one, they do generally tend to get really good repins, just so you know. So we're going to take a look first at Infogram. It's very easy. They kind of give you, obviously with the free version, you don't get as many designs. So we're just going to start out with this kind of Christmas one here. And it's basically a lot like PicMonkey. It's very self-explanatory. You go in and you can create all kinds of basically making it say whatever you want it to say. You can add your statistics here, all kinds of, different font, photos. Let me go ahead and let that come up here. So you can add all different kinds of charts to your infograph. You can add pictures, you can add video, and you can add text. And you can even add a map. So there's lots of things that you can add to this, all the different things that I basically see these being more for an educational type of thing. Obviously, like with my debtfreespending.com title in my blog, I would probably do some kind of, and when I've done it, it's been a finance related infogram. So I, have statistics about, credit card use, things like that, where maybe you'll have something, different that you can come up with that you think will apply to your readers. So this is going to be very user specific. For example, with different people that have recipe blogs, things like that. I was trying to think of what are the different ways that you can use an infogram or infographic for, different things like that. And that's really tough to come up with because I think it's mostly educational, and that's, unless you're going to, put data in there about ingredients, that's a little bit more difficult. So I think this is going to be, you can make it fun and cute. You can also do something kind of like, joking, like make it actually a fake infogram. For example, with the Christmas one, you could do, crazy reindeer names, or, crazy snowman names, or just different ideas, where you can make it fun and not necessarily educational, but majority of the time it is. So basically Infogram is the first one. It's very, very user-friendly. Again, you can upgrade to $18 a month, and then the other one, which is Piktochart, is a little bit more complicated to use, not a ton, but I wanted to show you that if you come to piktochart.com/resources/video, you actually have a whole list of step-by-step tutorials, which I feel that they would be better to lead you through step-by-steps than I would, only because they've already taken the time to create all of these. You can try it free. I think Infogram is the more user-friendly, easy, do it quick. And if you do decide to upgrade, it's less costly per month. So I think that out of the two of these, like I said, this one's more my favorite, but I mean, Piktochart is as equally, viable as well. It turns out great infographics too. So on Pinterest, let's go ahead and let's take a look at what are some of the infographics that other people have done. So we're just going to hashtag and see what comes up for infographics and see what we can find. Oh my. Okay. So here's another example where somebody used it. This is really cute. I was saying about different ideas that you can use infographics for. They did it as kind of like an annual Christmas card or holiday letter, where they went through and talked about, 2013 review and kind of reviewed all the things they did for the year. That's just another adorable, kind of non-educational way to use it that I think friends, probably would think are really cute. Let me look at this one. Oh my, very complicated. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Here's a couple. America's Health Disadvantage. Obviously very educational. Something if you wanted to do on Obamacare for your readers. I don't see that fitting into most of the bloggers that are in our group, but that is something that, a current event that would, require some infographics. But if you feel that your readers need educated about it and you want to do some research, it would probably get some great repins. Let's take a look and see what the repins were on that one. Well, that's just because it's pinned to this board, so it's hard to tell. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, accountable care looks like it's something for the healthcare industry, patient data flow. I mean, definitely educational on this one. Another tip I thought is if anybody has any homeschooling posts that they do on their blog, taking all the different areas of homeschooling and putting that into some kind of infographic, or taking one content area, for example, math or reading, and all the things that you would need to have for those different content areas as a homeschool parent. Those would be another way to kind of use it. Here we go. Here's another one, streamlining the new iPad. If you have a piece of technology that you're reviewing, this is another way for that I'm sure that a sponsored post that would do really well for a sponsored post on Pinterest. Like, for example, I did a review the other week on the Shark not the steam cleaner, the Shark vacuum. Probably comparing the Shark vacuum and an Infogram to some other kind of sweeper or vacuum would be great. Not only marketing for them, but also great pins. Just even when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking, man, I should have done that. That would have been great for the brand to see that. But so this is another area that we could use infographics on, would be for sponsored posts, where you can work it to your advantage to make sure that the brand sees that you're putting a lot of time and effort into your post. This other one here is the history of social media. Something else I thought of was an infographic about how to use your blog. So I'm thinking this is probably going to be the next one that I'm going to do. Is actually, I have recently done a redesign on my blog, and I have rearranged my menu. So different ways that my users can use my blog. Go here for the coupon database, go here for our YouTube videos, go here for that kind of thing, or all the things that they'll get out of reading my blog. That was another idea that I had as well. So the sky's the limit on how creative you want to be on this, and you guys really know your readers better than I do. So hopefully just even me kind of throwing out some ideas will help you come up with some ideas as well. And if you do, can you please maybe you want to keep that for yourself for a while to get your own one done, but once you've done it, please share it in the group so we can kind of see the different ways that our niche can use infographics to our advantage. But like I said, definitely working on sponsored posts with brands, showing readers more about your page, or just showing your readers a cute infographic that even if they want to use it to do a family letter for the year in review, that is another way as well. So hopefully we've given you a couple ideas and 2 free resources to at least get you started on infographics in this video. And most of all, I hope you guys have a really blessed, awesome Christmas. All right, talk to you soon.